Platypus? Oh, lordy!
Hello, everyone. It's your buddy Jayrassic, and I'm hoping that you are having the best day of your entire life today. And today is a great day because, well, the 1.9 DLC has been announced, and it's Wetlands, ladies and gentlemen. It has taken the community by storm, because everyone, and I mean nearly everyone, with the exception of a few people that commented on my last few videos saying it would be Wetlands, so hey, good for you guys for getting it right. But a lot of people were expecting it a tropics or an Amazon basin or Central America or Latin America or something on that line, or even a rainforest. And I would have to say I was really taken by shock, as you probably saw from the previous video when they announced it, and I'm like, wow, okay, well, here we go. Let's see what we got. And when the platypus came on screen, oh god, I lost it. No lie at all. So, nonetheless, it's obviously not going to be regional or continent based. It is definitely a biome. Now, does this mean that Frontier is now going to pursue biomes over continents and regions and so forth like they have in the past? Well, Frontier has been surprising us quite often lately with some new and unexpected things, such as, for example, a weekly stream now, which we haven't had before. I know I've heard before my time in Planet Zoo that they used to do that during the actual before the release of the game. They started doing weekly streams and so forth, but usually within the last few years, except for around DLC time, Frontier was pretty quiet. So the fact that Frontier is now engaging with the community more and having these weekly streams and these fun little tidbits on social media and showing off community streams and everything, it just goes to show that Frontier is really in Planet Zoo in the long run. So, but enough about that tyrant rant. Let's go ahead and dive, I should say, into the 1.9 DLC announcement. So, I'm not going to read it through everything, as obviously I'm sure you have already read through it. So this is just kind of my perspective on this announcement and so forth, which, like I said, I didn't even know it existed when I first recorded, because I just saw it on Twitter and I clicked on it and I got excited and I didn't do my research. So moving along. All right. So it says, they talk about the educator video and so forth. And they again start talking about celebrating water. And how it's an indispensable to life this spring. So, with that being said, they are again focusing on water's aspect. So, with that being said, if we recall correctly, the Europe Pack was also focused around canals and rivers and so forth, of how it's the lifeblood of the world, and here again, we're focusing on water. So, the last two DLCs, the 1.8 and now the 1.9, have been focused on water. So, is Frontier preparing us for an aquatic pack or like a fully aquarium pack of some sort? Because it kind of, if the 1.10 is going to be water based as well, then I'm pretty sure we're going to be gearing up for a full aquarium, full aquatic pack, which will be very interesting to see what would be included in that and so forth. And I know a lot of community members out there like Dan and Drew and so forth would be really excited for aquariums. I know Leaf would go ecstatic if we got full blown aquarium pack. And I think Nicholas Lion Riders is on the same page as that. So with that being said, it is just a matter of time to see if indeed Frontier is planning to lead us down the direction towards an actual aquarium pack. And maybe it'll be towards the end of this year. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Now, they then continue on about the animals. And as many of you have already read this, we have the capybara, the platypus, which I was totally stoked for when I first saw the video. Took me by shock. I was like, whoa! And then, of course, the Asian small-clawed otter, which honestly we needed a smaller otter. I think the modding community is just going to eat that up like no other. And then, of course, the spectral caiman. Now, this one is very controversial. A lot of people are like, why do we need a caiman? Well, honestly, I think the spectral caiman is an okay animal to have in the game. I mean, it's probably wasn't the most requested as much as the capybara or the platypus. But, the Asian small-clawed otter is one that I've been using a mod myself for the Asian small-clawed otter. It's just really nice to see it in game personally. And as for the caiman itself, like I mentioned earlier, I just like reptiles. So the fact that they have a reptile in the game, a new one, is just great. So I would like to see some other aspects of some other reptiles that they could have gone with. But, the original caiman rig was kind of a bear cat to deal with. So maybe they will fix the issues that they've had with the previous caiman rig, and this one will be better. So there's always a plus there. Then, of course, the wild water buffalo, which, I wasn't really looking forward to or even thought of requesting a water buffalo. I don't even think that's very high on the meta list, but hey, at least we have another animal. And then, of course, finally, after so many DLCs, since I think the last one that we got was in the Australian pack was the cassowary, we finally get another bird, which is the red-crowned crane. I am looking really forward to seeing that one. And I think the modding community is really looking forward to seeing that rig as well, because right now for bird rigs, all they got is the cassowary, the peafowl, and the flamingo. And, the fact that we're getting another bird rig is just astounding to the modding community. I'm thinking Bongo Harwood is going to eat that up like no other. Unfortunately, he's going to probably have to discontinue his red crown crane mod that he already has on the Nexus webpage. But hey, it's all great. And then the Nile, I'm going to slaughter Leshwe, the antelope-looking thing. So, anyways, that are a pretty go all-around good pick. I mean, you got your large rodents, a platypus, which is a unique animal in itself. Asian small-clawed otter, the caiman, and the wild buffalo, and the red-crowned crane, and of course that antelope-looking thingamajigger. And then of course to round it off, we got our exhibit animal, which is the nudie crested newt. So yeah, that's very interesting to see what's all coming out with those. I can't wait for Frontier to release the video or videos or pictures of the upcoming animals and so forth. As of new features in the DLC, as we all have ascertained already, we have the hot tub water tap to spruce up your underwater areas, with also the small underwater feeder. I think that would be really unique. Now I wonder if they'll switch it back, and if you're able to switch it between what type of food it will produce. It'll be interesting to see. And then an underwater buoy. That's going to be a new one too. I'm kind of interested to see how that will all look and work. I mean, I don't know exactly if it's going to be like an enrichment. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be an animal enrichment of some sort. And then, of course, the new water jet, natural water jet. That will be kind of interesting as well. And one thing that I will point out in the trailer, and I know we've all seen the trailer already, but I'm not going to get too far in it. But there are several scenes. I'm just going to forward it a little bit here, where we have steam coming off the water, off the water. And I think honestly, that is probably what they were referring to, like hot springs and so forth. It's just going to be a VFX where it just kind of, maybe just looks at Avenue. I mean, it's a possibility. I know we already have mist in the game, so I don't really know too much of the difference. It's probably just the actual interaction in the game itself. I think if you notice that the mist in the game just kind of expands in all directions, where looks like the steam kind of floats upwards and dissipates, and so it has more of a vertical animation and so forth. So I think that's going to be really cool on that avenue. to see that all in game as well. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much all we have for today. And in the meantime, make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, as it will go ahead and encourage me to create some more DLCs and so forth, DLC speculation videos and so forth. And of course, put in the comments down below, do you think that Frontier is gearing us up for an aquatic or an aquarium pack or a fully aquatic pack? Let me know in the comments down below if you think that's a possibility, since we didn't get our birds, even though we did get the crane. So I'm happy about that. We did at least finally get a bird in the game, a new bird. So it's not the flying pack that we were all anticipating and hoping, but at least we got a bird within this pack, which I think is very acceptable to me as well as the rest of the community. So, but yeah, put it down in the comments down below. Do you think that we are going to get, are they gearing us up for an aquarium pack or a fully aquatic pack? So let me know down below, and then we'll go ahead and do a video on that at a later time. But in the meantime, we're going to be waiting for the next news, and as soon as they come up, I will go ahead and post it as soon as I find out. So till next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and as always, build, play, and enjoy. This is Jayrassic signing out. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you keep up to date with all the content that I release on a weekly basis. You can also follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Steam, Discord, as well as Facebook. Till next time, build, play, and enjoy.